Today, we are going to unpack a financial puzzle that, so many of us deal with, but we almost never actually name. I like to call it the silent expansion. It all kicks off with this really frustrating question, right? You get that promotion, you finally get the raise, you start a new, better paying job, but then you look at your bank account at the end of the month, and that feeling of financial pressure, it's somehow still there. How does that happen? You see, most of us, we live our lives based on this one core belief. It feels like simple math, doesn't it? More income should mean less stress, fewer problems. It's the promise we're all chasing for pretty much our entire careers. And because we believe that, our strategy becomes incredibly simple, almost one-dimensional. We just pour all of our energy into one single goal: earn more. So we take the extra shifts, we hunt for the better jobs, we chase that next promotion, completely convinced it's the key that's going to finally unlock our financial freedom. But here's the thing. When we finally get there, when we hit that goal, something weird happens. The reality of having a higher income plays out very differently than we ever imagined.
And for a little while, it is fantastic. I mean, that first bigger paycheck hits your account, and there's this genuine feeling of relief. You feel like, okay, I finally made it. You have more breathing room.
And this right here perfectly captures the paradox. Our expectation is so simple. More income leads to less stress. But the reality? Well, it's often this frustrating loop, where more income just ends up fueling more spending, which lands us right back where we started, with the same amount of stress.
So how does this loop even happen? Well, it's not one big decision. It's a bunch of small, almost invisible shifts. Our regular expenses just kind of creep up. We make these subtle lifestyle upgrades, maybe nicer groceries, a few more subscriptions, and honestly, when you have more cash just sitting there, it becomes psychologically way easier to spend without even thinking twice.
And then, maybe 6 months, maybe a year later, you look up and you find yourself in the exact same position, feeling that same old financial pinch. It's like you've been running as hard as you can on a treadmill, only to realize you haven't actually moved forward an inch.
Okay, so this whole thing actually has a name, and it really gets to the heart of the problem. It's what we're calling the silent expansion.
So, let's pull back the curtain for a second and look at what's actually at play here. What is this invisible force that seems to sabotage all of our financial progress?
So here's the definition. Silent expansion is simply the tendency for our spending to automatically increase to match our new, higher income. It's such a simple idea, but it is incredibly powerful. And trust me, it happens to almost everybody.
Now, what's so important to get is that this isn't usually a conscious choice. It's not like you say, I earn more now, so I'm gonna go buy a sports car. No, it's an automatic, almost subconscious process. Just a gradual, totally unnoticed increase in your day-to-day spending.
So how does this work psychologically? Well, it's kind of a four-step process. First, your income goes up. Then, almost right away, your mind just adjusts to this new reality. This quickly sets up a new normal for your lifestyle. And from that point on, your spending just automatically rises to support that new standard. And this is the real psychological trick. That raise that at first felt like a huge bonus, like all this extra money, it just gets absorbed into your budget. It's no longer a luxury. It just becomes part of your standard, necessary cost of living. So if earning more isn't the magic bullet, then what is? Well, this brings us to the real key, the main takeaway from all of this: the power of awareness.
So here's the hard truth. We have to completely let go of the idea that a bigger paycheck, all by itself, is the answer. It's a piece of the puzzle for sure, but it is not the whole picture.
Because think about it, without being consciously aware of what's happening, more money doesn't break your old patterns, it just scales them up. You just end up with more resources to create bigger, more expensive versions of your old habits.
And that's the question I really want to leave you with. Take an honest look at your own finances. As your income has changed over the years, has your actual wealth grown with it? Or has your lifestyle just quietly expanded to swallow up every single raise? Just thinking about that, that's the first step to finally breaking the cycle.